All right, so if you guys struggle to gain size in your biceps, probably you're not doing these 3 moves in some capacity. These are the 3 exercises today that I want you to integrate into your workouts. If you do these 3 moves to your biceps, you'll not only get great growth, definition, size, and detail. So the first movement category you want to work on is having your bicep, your elbow, in front of the shoulder. So that can be something like a preacher curl, which I think is great. Watch the shoulder getting involved. So you can do that with a preacher curl machine. You can do it with a cable stack where you're blocking your arms in front. But I really prefer to use the easy curl bar on the preacher curl. You can do it with dumbbells, a straight bar. The biggest thing here is you want to make sure that when you're going down, you're opening up that elbow joint, you're coming up under control, and then lowering you under control, getting that full range of motion. I'll train these typically in both moderate rep range, so 8 to 12, and then I'll also train them later on in the week, anywhere from 10 to 20 reps. So the next movement category here is a bicep curl where your elbow is underneath the shoulder, directly underneath. So that can be a wide array of curls. I really like using a cable curl because it keeps constant tension throughout the whole range of motion, whereas like a dumbbell, you might lose tension at the bottom. Barbell, you might lose tension at the bottom. So it's a great way to keep constant tension on there. And then also, as long as you're not really using a lot of momentum, so you can see here in these cable curls, really strict, staying tall, you can kick your elbow up in front of the shoulder at the top just to get a little extra range of motion. But you also make sure at the bottom your elbows aren't moving back behind the shoulder. But if you change your positioning where you're taking more of a pronated grip where your palm is down, or maybe a hammer curl, you get it more of that lateral or the outside head of your bicep as well. And then the third movement category here, this is something where you want to make sure your elbow is positioned behind the shoulder, and that can be tricky. So what I like to do is I like to set myself up on an incline bench. This is great. You can use with dumbbells. You can also use it with maybe an offset cable, but I really like dumbbells. It's a great way to train both arms individually. I like doing these in a little bit higher rep range because you do have to be aware of what your elbows are doing this movement. You want to make sure they stay behind the shoulder joint. You can lift them up again in front just to get some extra range of motion at the top, just like we did in the cable curls. But I really like doing these movements where we focus on the elbow staying back behind the shoulder. It helps you get that nice separation at the top of the bicep. And again, stress that long head all the way from the top to the bottom. So these are the 3 moves. Now you don't have to do these specific ones in terms of the preacher curl, cable curl, incline dumbbell curl. You can if you really like those. These are actually the 3 exclusive exercises I've been running in my 8-week program, where I'll do preacher curl and cable curl one day, and then cable curl and incline dumbbell curl the other. Really just picking 2 movements, maybe 3 sometimes, but really just 2, doing it for 3 to 5 sets, and just attacking with intensity. So you do not need to overcomplicate your program here. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Let me know if any comments below or questions you have. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this. And if you guys check out the link below, I have a full 20-minute video of our back and biceps workout that includes some of these exercises.